Hey, what's happening, y'all? Alex here in downtown Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I was born just down the street from here at St. Michael's Hospital. Yeah, I was just filming a few old elevators there. Yes, I did clean my hands. Everything is all perfect. Yeah, and it's afternoon rush hour. Look at the traffic here. There's like 50 people here waiting for the 501 Queen streetcar. And I had this sort of last-minute decision to make a walking video here along one of Toronto's most busiest and vibrant streets. There's the Hudson's Bay flagship store right across from the Eaton Centre, which is the busiest shopping mall in North America, if you guys didn't know. I've always loved coming down here to the Eaton Centre. There's always a lot of fun things happening, a lot of people here. Obviously, you know, this is the heart of downtown, you know, it gets a lot touristy. And the time is 4:32 p.m. exactly on Friday, January 6th, 2023. And I hope you guys all had a great first week of your brand new year. And there's the Elgin Winter Garden Theater. I think there must have been a show here. I think that's why everybody is coming out. Very beautiful exterior decor. There's a freaking huge lineup getting into the Yonge and Dundas entrance at the Eaton Centre. Yeah, it's still there. I wasn't sure what the hell was that all about. I mean, yeah, sure, I'm young and like these like those people that I saw over earlier today, but what they're interested in is not really interest me. So, but who wants to wait in line for just like one small thing? That's just beyond me. I didn't even know this was happening anyway. So last time I filmed the walking video down in downtown Yonge was back in November on a rainy evening where I met Johnny Strides at Yonge and Dundas. That was after he finished recording a video. Of course, he's there like all the time, so I happened to spot him. But now I'm just gonna take this heading up north to Bloor. I think the last time I did this heading north was back in May, but it was on a Saturday. Look at that, there's the 97C Yonge bus, which contemplates the Line 1 Yonge University subway line, which is right beneath us. As we're coming up to Shooter Street, with its frickin' stupid ad. There's the fully renovated Massey Hall right across from France, and there's the emergency department at St. Mike's. Thank God I never had to use that. But yeah, I was born at St. Mike's Hospital on the 15th floor, and I know many of you viewers that were born there, but I don't know anybody else. I think I might have been the only person that was born here. Or was that my cousin Simon? Richard was born at St. Joseph's. Andrew was born at the Old Humber River Hospital at Highway 400 in Finch, and Emily was born at Michael Guerin. So there is the Cadillac Fairview, well, one of the head offices at least. Look at this lineup just goes as far as the roots, right down here. No thank you, I don't want to be in a freaking queue. Oh, ambulance coming. Let's film that here. I think you would have gone to St. Mike's or even. Pull over, pull over! Wow. Oh, there's the Burger King. You know, when my mom worked night shifts at St. Mike's, she would often come down here and grab a midnight snack during her breaks. And there's the Nordstrom. As you guys probably may know, Nordstrom used to be the Eaton's department store, which went bankrupt in '99. I wasn't around at that time. And it became the Sears flagship store. I missed that Sears. I used to spend a lot of time in there, and now it just became a... Oh, it stopped there! Right at the square. Then look, there's the Ed Mirvish Theater. Now, we'll be coming up to pretty much the city's busiest and most touristy intersection here. And of course, with Times Square of Canada, as a lot of us would call it, because it does resemble Times Square in New York City. That's for sure. But so let me get past these people here. Oh, I hear more sirens. Did something happen here? Let's see if this might be a good thumbnail. Capturing the lineup and the busy pedestrian traffic here at Yonge and Dundas. So this might be a good thumbnail moment here. Just a little bit of people here. Actually, no, there's a little more. When I was here like an hour ago, there weren't that many. Also, the ambulance stopped here. Oh my goodness. Does somebody like fall ill or something? As there's the entrance to the Eaton Center. Don't see the victim. Is that a... Oh, it's a fire truck! Wow! Coming to the rescue! And they're playing Michael Jackson. Hopefully that drowns out the music, because I don't want to get a copyright strike. Wow. That is just crazy. Yep, he stopped right there. And there must be a wheeling over to, wow, hopefully everything's all right. But that was a pretty damn good response there by Toronto Fire and paramedics. A lot of street preachers, buskers here. It's not uncommon. Oh look, Believe guys there as well. Believe. It's been around here for 20 years. Pretty cool. We have our scramble crossing. I accidentally stopped recording. Look at that, the sun has finally come out for probably the first time this year. Because all day it was like cloudy. Yeah, so there's a lot of people here just roaming around, taking pictures. Whoa, wow. Yeah, so now they have the right of way, so I gotta say, I've said this a lot of times, but many of the stores here, it's really changed a lot. So every year, Yonge Street here downtown is gonna keep gentrifying for God knows how long, because Yonge was frequented by so many record shops, and now all you got is like friggin' cannabis shops and all that nature. Also, unfortunately, it's not uncommon to see many panhandlers around here, which is sad because, you know, the city's not even doing anything about them. So there's always people like him asking for change and stuff. It's very sad. Oh God, stupid camera out of focus again, as it's pointing towards the sun. Definitely a lot of people out here for a late Friday afternoon. There's the World Fruit Market. Look, you can hear the subway. I need to walk quickly because this music is gonna give me a copyright strike. And there's Ryerson University. Well, actually, it's called Toronto Metropolitan University. It changed its names. Oh, freaking stupid camera. Focus! Damn it! Oh, I hate when it does that. I wonder if I have autofocus on that. Look, H-Mart. I think around here where that Jollibee is used to be a Sunrise Records. And on the other side used to be, on this side here used to be the A&E and Sam the Record Man. Mind you, I've done like countless and countless of walking videos here. 8100! I think I've been on you before. Nice. Unfortunately, though, a lot of businesses here at Yonge have succumbed, probably due to COVID. Look, I love how the sun is, love the sunlight over there. And there's the famous Zanzibar. Right across from the two-level McDonald's I used to go to. And also a Kanji Queen. See, look, I don't know if you guys saw that, but it says no photos or videos allowed. Yeah, so that Kanji Queen used to be a Swiss chalet that I went to countless and countless of times. Mostly I went with my mom growing up. Oh, there's the Chelsea Hotel, which is the largest hotel in Canada. And of course, right here used to be all storefronts, but now they just dug up so they can make way to build, you guessed it, condos. As we are now coming up to Gerrard Street.
That's the only reason.
I think I forgot to mention a bit of information. Well, I've mentioned a lot in other past videos, but there were a lot of people, so I couldn't really like stand there and talk about it. Otherwise, that'd just be like wasting like several minutes. And I already had to like stop the clip here because, well, by accident. But yeah, I filmed a lot. And there's the lackluster IKEA that's been here for over half a year. I've already talked about this IKEA in a walking video I filmed, what is it, last week?
That's pretty, eh?
And this is right here inside one of the city's, actually this is the city's tallest residential tower. Actually, even in Canada, Aura. And it has a struggling shopping mall down there. And of course, it's right around the corner from College Park up right there. And the College Park itself, and the Barbara Ann Scott Ice Trail. I was out of that store in like 10 minutes when I went back in June. It was so disappointing. I was hoping it would be good, but unfortunately, I just didn't really like it. I'd rather go to the one in North York. Look at that, you got the sun reflecting on the College Park condominiums there. Crazy how everywhere downtown used to be all like filled with parking lots, and now this is all full of skyscrapers and shit. Honoring some musicians, local acts that played right here. I meant notable acts. Playing Dua Lipa at this burrito place. Was it? No, it was Bar Burrito. I thought it was Burrito Boys. As you can see, they've been doing construction here as they're adding elevators to College Station. So they pretty much closed like one lane on the other side of Yonge. This place looks pretty good. Amaro Gyro, Slovakia. Looks like a Greek place to me. Nice, interesting space here. I apologize, this stupid camera is just going out of focus every single freaking time. I hate it. But hey, I'm glad to be filming this time because, you know, the sun is just setting. And I think the lighting right now is absolutely beautiful, you know? When I was walking down here on this side back in November, guy was asked, I think a guy probably recognized me. You know, he asked me if I was vlogging, and I just told him like what I do, gave him his channel name. A lot of people have asked me like about vlogging stuff in a positive way. I haven't had any like douchebags come up and say, "Oh, do not record me." Well, that's too bad because you're in frickin' public. We live in a society, as George would say in Seinfeld. Yeah, look at this, right above the Toronto Police Metropolitan Headquarters. Oh, the subway's just rumbling underneath my feet here. So College Street on the left and Carlton on the right. The east side of downtown is very gritty. Whoa, look at that sunset. Holy shit. Wow. Obviously I can't stop here because we're at an intersection, but what a beauty. I'm probably gonna see that on when I get off the subway.
Subway station.
Because I'm gonna be heading straight home after this. I remember when they were building this generic condo here. That's funky looking design. And unfortunately, a lot of drugged up people here. As I was saying, the east side of downtown is very gritty, but unfortunately, it's not really the best place to be hanging out at, especially at night, for the wrong reasons. It's a long story. A lot of high density well, east of there is the St. James town neighborhood. It's very, I think it's the densest neighborhood in the country. A lot of high-rises. That's been around since the 60s and 70s. Not a lot of foot traffic here. There's the Charles Street Tavern. Even though Charles Street is not even up a block from here. It used to be a fire hall. Hey, there's my street, Alexander Street. Connecting with Grosvenor, and that's the correct way to pronounce it. The S is silent. Never get tired of that, eh? As I mentioned before, think of Yonge Street like Broadway. This is pretty much one of the longest streets in the city. It's also the longest street in the world, according to the Guinness World Records way back then. I don't think it is now, but brand new apartment condo here. Oh, subway. Always love hearing the sounds from the ventilator. My phone could fit for that though. You know what? I think I'm gonna stay on this side of Yonge because the entrance to Bloor Yonge Station is just right up there. So, oh, I hear some horn honking in the distance. Well, it's rush hour, and this is Toronto for you. There's always a lot of iffy drivers out there causing shit and stuff like that. You already know the driving vibes here. I don't think anybody would want to drive down here. Take the TTC. Unless you have a car in the suburbs, let's say York or Scarborough or even North York. The outer borders of the city. Cracked glass. And Bay Street is just one block to the west of here. There's like more than 5 McDonald's here in Yonge. We're be passing another one too at Charles Street. Can't even pronounce that correctly. It's Charles. You know something? I think since COVID, been more motivated to just walk like more than 1-2 hours. Because you know, not only walking is good for you, because you know, guys, the motto of my channel is show you guys what's happening around the 6. You know, this is the largest city in Canada, and so there's always a lot to see. So trust me, I've walked from like what, Bloor and Bathurst and Bloor to St. Clair, or then St. Clair back home. Crazy. But don't think I would walk all the whole way downtown like, you know, how Johnny and Ken would always do. They'd have like respective 2-hour like frenzies. There's Wellesley Station. And of course, east of here is the gay village. Only filmed a walking video in the street once. Want to try that again at some point. A lot of antiques. Whoa, that's loud. He shouldn't be going that fast though. Okay, she's slowing down. I just felt like he was just going so fast. Only go so fast is like there's like nobody here. I bet you can probably I bet you it's gonna take like what, 15 minutes to drive from Finch all the way down here. My dad likes driving at night. Maybe he could do that. Yeah, look, cannabis shops, weed shops, they've all taken over. I remember going to a bookshop that was very, very popular that closed 5 years ago. It's called Elliott's. It's right around here. I can't even remember where it was now. but it was for sure around the Yonge and Wellesley area. Dundonald Street, brand new entrance. And of course, we're coming up to the city's Yorkville neighborhood. It's very high end. It's where all the rich people go to shop and eat. Music they're playing sounds so familiar. I can't even. If I was close enough, I would recognize it immediately, but no. And also, like as I mentioned, I can't go under his music. Otherwise, as I just mentioned, I'm gonna get a copyright strike or claim. Well, actually, I have gotten a very couple of copyright claims, but that's not really a big deal. But it's actually it might be because not everybody can see it. But also, if I get a strike, it's even worse. So. Butter chicken roti, there's one at Dufferin Eglinton. I don't know, now it's really getting dark. You know something? I didn't take the subway, I haven't even taken the subway at all today. You know what I did? I took the 63 bus from my place. Actually, no, the 109 down to Eglinton West. I took the 63 down because I wanted to film a walking video along Ossington, so I did that, and then along Queen West. And then I took the streetcar down to the Dean Center. So, when I get to Bloor Yonge, it's gonna be my first time hopping on the subway today, so. This is not the first time I've done something like this. But hey, always want to take a different route to get to the core. Although if you really got to go to school or work like I do next week, best thing to do is just hop on the subway. And thank God I live very close to a subway station. If I still lived at Keele and Eglinton, it would have been a bit of a difficult situation, especially with the Eglinton line not even open yet. But it will be a game changer, obviously. That's the former building, Scientology building. My dad told me that he spoke to a few guys over there like a couple years ago. They said they were going to do something with it. I thought this building was no more, but I guess not. It's just been sitting here abandoned. Look at that amazing sky, eh? There's the CIA theater. Another Tim's. I was gonna have Tim's today, but I got a McDonald's iced tea instead. Don't think my mom would be too happy since I already had McDonald's like this past week and then also the last one.
Absolutely not, because I would never do them again. Right?
Yep, definitely a lot of photographers around here, that's for sure. Here's Charles Street. And what, the third or fourth McDonald's sighting is just coming up. And that's a location I haven't even been to in like so long. Oh look, there's a sketchy shopping mall right inside this rundown high-rise there. I probably haven't been in there in like, let's say 10 years. I can't see that count. Okay, there it is. Thought I had to wait long. That's no problem. We're almost done here anyway. Charles Street. Whoa, never good shot here. Wow. Just amazing. But if I wish the camera would just pick it up entirely, you know? I'll try again when I get to Yonge and Bloor. Ginger, I've been here twice. Very amazing food here. Vietnamese. I'm gonna ask my mom so you can come back there. It's been like 3 years. Look, there's the Brass Rail Strip Club. And H Mart. 4-1 games. Hey, I think there used to be a Payless shoe store around here on the other side of Yonge. And there's Canada's first ever Chick-fil-A. There's more coming to Canada, by the way. I've only had it once, but it was at the STC location. And there's a whoa! They just started adding the exterior. One Bloor West. That's going to be Canada's second tallest. Tallest skyscraper in the country. So definitely looking forward to it. Of course, it's being accompanied by One Bloor West, as we're walking right next to it. And now, gonna wrap it up in a few minutes and hop into the subways. So I gotta go to line 2 and then take it 2 stops to St. George, and then I'll transfer over to the Yonge University line and I'll take it back home. Want to make it home, get at least a few videos edited before I watch the Raptors game as they're home again tonight. And we made it, Yonge and Bloor. This is the north end of downtown. Still got their holiday lights up. A little bit of a sunset there. Man, it looks gorgeous. And of course, there is the Hudson's Bay. Well, what used to be the Hudson's Bay Bloor Yonge store closed last year. It was very old school and vintage in there. That's what I loved about this store. But all things must come to an end, as you already know. That's the saying. Well, guys, that's gonna be it. So, guys, I want to thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for more walking videos like this around Toronto and elsewhere in the GTA. You may find me, and if you enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. As always, stay tuned for more videos. Check out my others as well. And if you want to, oh look, there's a cop crossing. If you want to make a donation, you can always go to PayPal, or you can hit the super thanks button, which is below the video. So yeah, and if you recognize me, don't hesitate to say hello. I've gotten that only a couple of times, so. Well, that's it. Get home safe, and I'm gonna see you guys all in the next one. Enjoy your weekend, y'all. Peace out.